Oh, it's not as instant as I thought it was.
Yeah,
gonna be.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like a slow, gradual push, and then soon it will have like a little.
Is
tato
anyone
that's
seeing what
doing it.
Redcap's trying?
Oh my god.
Wait, wait,
What happened
no.
to Toby?
my boy.
Is he like a? He's
It's like a
a
stuffed
dinner?
pig, kind of.
Like a roasted pig.
Yeah.
Got his apple in his mouth.
That's so messed up.
Okay.
Toby.
So
Ash, this is what you told me to draw today. You said first thing you have to draw this.
Oh my goodness.
hello, new
Oh.
person who I can't.
It's been,
Also,
it's been
hello.
I
so
don't know.
nice.
I don't know what you're saying, but hello.
I think you were somebody that reached out to us on Instagram, but I
I can't understand.
wish I knew
Yeah.
Spanish.
Yes, I apologize for only being English speaker and some sign language. It's not good enough though, for that.
Hello.
Yes, hello though. Oh, but should we do a recap and now actually get into things?
Yes. Okay, so starting out this recap, Toby is on a large table stuffed. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
Anyway.
Well, hey chat, nice knowing you guys. Clearly,
It was fun.
Clearly, something's up. Yeah, I'll see you later.
There is no way.
Take
There
care.
is no way Mo would
Goodbye.
ever let that happen.
Oh, he's just fully going. He's like, yep. Wait, no, do it now. It'd be funnier if he doesn't know what happened
Anari just
beforehand.
said quietly puts fork away.
Oh, no.
Do we have a fork for the potatoes as an item?
I
I
don't
don't think
remember.
we do.
I don't think so. We have some utensils, but he's still
okay,
gone.
anyway, jingle jingle. So,
He's- oh,
Jingle, jingle.
yes. So last time the players all found themselves suddenly in the Feywilds, which our Feywilds are called the Twilite Drift, because we wanted to make a difference, so we just changed the name. Bam, different. Anywho,
also created by the Tato God.
oh god.
You hit me.
I punched your hand. But yeah, so they found themselves in the Feywilds, and they were told that if they wanted to rescue Ellie's brother from the amber crystal thing that he is enshrined in, then they would have to complete some things. They got to interact with all you lovely potatoes, that's you guys in chat.
Have some soup.
And have some soup. And I also love the fact that Twinkle was explicitly saying all of the rules for the Feywild, but then Mo was sitting there making deals with you guys. So if you guys have any specific deals that you think you would have made with Mo, because Mo is trying to learn everything about you guys, think about it and then write it in chat. And make sure to also message us so that we can save it, because that might end up on the website, because I was talking to Moz about some fun things that we could add to the website, and random agreements with potatoes would be one of the things that we write down. So, yeah, if you guys have any fun ideas for things that you want to work with Mo on that. But yes, so the players were making their way up the tree for their first mission. They were told that they have to get rid of a bunch of birds that were being a bother on top of the tree, and they were making their way up. And then they met a lovely pair that was trying to sell them some stuff. And instead of buying things, as, you know, people do, they decided to steal from them instead. And Toby, you know, you weren't there, so it doesn't count towards the whole
Yep.
not stealing thing from Twinkle.
If the Twinkle steals in a forest and no one's there to see it, does it really happen?
Yes, because the forest has eyes.
Oh.
This is a different forest.
Yeah, this is a weird forest.
And fortunately for us, and I say that as in us, as in the DMs, the item that was stolen was in fact something a little bit peculiar about it. And now it's starting to have a voice that's popping into Twinkle's head, and Kumba's just clawing David's side.
Wait,
What?
has
What?
she shared with the group that
One moment.
she's stolen a thing or no?
Yeah, they're all actively using
We
Mo actually encouraged Twinkle to do it. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
What?
there was a reason.
Toby wasn't here.
They were trying to scam us, okay?
Yeah, they were scamming, so
Okay.
we decided to do our own form of justice and relinquish them of their items.
Immediately after we get done with the quest regarding Twinkle kidnapping a sentient being, we have now gone into
Well,
another quest,
we've-
and we have encouraged her to steal another sentient being.
No,
I didn't
no,
steal
no
a sen-
sentient
well,
being.
I didn't know I was stealing a sentient being. But I guess
That's
that's
just
Well,
like
you
the
didn't
egg
know the
thing.
first
last
time
time
either.
too.
That's true. That is wild that it came around in that circle in that way. But again, Mo and Twinkle and
Mo,
Ellie
you're a
did not know.
You're like a tinker. You're supposed to be able to like see these things.
Once a baby stealer, always a baby stealer.
I
don't
wasn't
know what
able
say.
to. Anyways, we're doing great and everyone's alive.
I love how that's not Toby chastising you guys. That's Biddy chastising.
Yeah.
It hurts more. I'm like,
I
"Oh, God."
know.
I haven't even got into character yet. I don't know where Toby is.
Oh yeah. Are we ready to go back into the scene?
Ooh,
Actually, now I
goodness,
guess.
yeah. Okay, so
I'll put on the
everybody
reviews.
in chat, some of you have fallen down the side of the tree. We are starting back up where you weren't able to teleport around, but that will fade very soon. However, some of you unfortunately fell down the side of the tree because your teleportation abilities were taken away from you because of chaos magic, as is the woes of chaos magic. The redeems for the interaction are being turned on right now, so then you guys can start with that. We are starting you guys back up with the stolen umbrella machine pulling you guys upwards to the top of this tree. Hello, welcome
Hello,
in,
Colin.
welcome in. Please, one of our lovely mods, welcome them in. Welcome to Scoop. But yes, you all are brought up to the top of this tree. You find that Toby is very soon after teleported. Toby, from your perspective, you were in the middle of a battle against all of those zombies. You're sitting there fighting your way as hard as you can through these hordes of zombies, like what was happening before. You yell out to Ellie and you turn around and she's just gone. All of the zombies are still coming at you, but then suddenly amber grows around them and they're frozen solid, and you're looking around like, and then all of a sudden everything turns into leaves swirling around you, and you find yourself on top of a very, very, very large tree.
Oh, I can't see the bottom.
In a
Easily.
world that is completely unfamiliar. There are weird birds flying around.
Oh, should I post the bird?
Yeah, you can post the birds. There are weird birds flying around. There's no clear way for you to get down, and it is your favorite thing, which
Heights.
exactly. Which is heights. So let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so pretty up here.
It's very nice. Very nice. Oh, no, Tato's can't teleport down. It was just kind of the non-Tato teleporting ability was fading away. They only last like for a session for the stream, so
Yeah, you guys now have your ability to teleport once more. So you're just up there like, cool, I'm up at the top, giant tree, I can't get down. But luckily for you, after a little bit up there, peaceful, not knowing how to get down, your friends arrive. And in some big device you don't recognize that was definitely not stolen. It looks like an umbrella with a platform and like a fan underneath the umbrella part. It's really cool. Maybe Mo built it, you don't know. Anyway.
Hey guys, where are we?
Toby! Have you been here this whole time?
Why am I on top of this tree?
I don't know. The Twilight Drift works in mysterious ways.
The Twilight.
That's what I was
What?
wondering. Where is Dewdrop and Amberwing?
Where's Ellie?
Did they come with you? Oh, Ellie is staying with Chris right now. they thought it'd be good to just stay with their brother.
Okay.
They're down there. I don't know if you can see them. Hi.
They survived?
Yes, I came through first, and it was a very odd situation. And I was trying to move that entire amber encased Chris for a while, and then everyone started popping in. So, yeah. Would you like help out of the tree?
Yes, please. What is that?
Oh, yes.
I just recently acquired this new machine. It is talking to me though. I don't know if that's normal for
The
a
whole
machine.
machine?
What? You didn't
What?
say this before.
Oh yeah, it wanted some of my stuff. I'm not gonna give it anything, but I did think that was kind of weird.
But
Could I check on it?
you acquired it.
Yep.
Yes. I mean, Twinkle should talk for themselves. What am I saying? Twinkle, could I check on it just for 1 second?
What?
Well, Mo told me to take it.
Mo, I can't
I am
believe
busy
you.
looking at this item that I have looking at. Can I do an Arcana check?
Yes, you can.
Guidance.
Insight check.
All the rolls.
How much is the guidance? And
I
can I
believe
use
it's
the
a
guidance on
D4.
the insight check? Okay.
Yeah,
I will use the
You are
guidance.
given inspiration, by the way, Toby, if you want to use it.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, that
I
was
also have
glorious.
inspiration from my last one as well that I'm going to use, if that's all right.
Nat
It's a
20.
26 on the Arcana.
Oh,
Hold on, I need to
Toby
pull up
knows
my character
all with
sheet.
that nat 20.
I do have some decent insight, I
It was
think.
what for the check on the item you said?
26.
Okay, so this item is in fact magical. It is
23.
unfortunately cursed. Never would have guessed. I'm just gonna tell you what the item is because it really amuses me. I don't know if technically you're supposed to know with just kind of looking at it, but you're really techie and stuff and like magically inclined, so I'm just gonna give it to you. So the umbrella is a shapeshifter umbrella, so it has the ability to turn into various needed items. Most importantly is an umbrella that can be used to either go up or down and can be used 3 times a day. It cannot be steered in like horizontal directions, it's just vertical up and down. So it's kind of like a usage of an elevator that you can just pull out.
Gotcha.
It takes a hot second.
They're
to
not as great as Mary
pull out.
Poppins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, not
yeah.
as great.
You can't steer it.
Yeah.
It's, you know. But the curse part of it is that it has a doppelganger curse. It takes on the traits of whoever it has attuned to, who used it first. And it is extremely hard to get rid of once it attunes to someone. And it will gradually take on more and more characteristics of said person. That is why I said it was hilarious that the first person who used it was Twinkle, because I was like, you know, it could be useful if it ends up getting used by Mo, because then it might craft more stuff for you or do something like that. But then, no, now it wants to steal from you. So that's fantastic.
I just picture that horse from over the garden wall. It's like, I want to steal.
Mo just, and then thinks of like a Creus form of shit, like oh crap, oh well.
What? Don't just laugh
I've gotta roll.
nervously. What is happening?
I'm gonna roll deception, and I rolled a 20, which is amazing, and I didn't roll the D4 for the guidance yet.
Oh my god.
Okay, I rolled a 3. Does a 23 work? Did you roll a 23 and we both rolled a 20?
I rolled a 23 on insight, yeah.
Jeez.
Um,
So Mo,
how does that work?
Yeah, I will let you guys do this as your characters, and instead of going off the rolls, just like Oh yeah, I mean J Rain Musk got his
Oh,
money.
yeah, she already.
Yeah.
Like, they were already at the same level.
Oh wow.
Just internal thoughts in my head of just like, Mo's never lied to me. I could trust her with all these things.
Oh, no. It's gonna be shattered
wait.
now.
But wait.
Internal thought of Mo, oh my god, I have to lie to Toby. Mostly because I'm afraid of getting yelled at. Well.
Internal thought of Toby is just, but she's starting to sweat a little bit. There's a little bit of, or is that
That's
just
just
skin?
a
I'm not really
jellyfish
sure.
kanji, natural moisture. It is not. Anyway.
Thank
they
you,
banned
version of
themselves-
Mo in my head. You're absolutely right. It is just the hair and the skin and stuff. How silly of me.
Mo just starts fanning themselves with their tentacles, and they're just like, well, we've run into a bit of bad luck, my dears. This seems to grab the image, or perfect image of the first one, who has taken ownership of this item, and that seems to be you, Twinkle. So, whatever voice you are hearing,
It's me. I'm hearing a version of myself.
yes.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
How well you can trust yourself is, I guess, that's the next question.
Well, this seems to be something that, somebody who would be willing to part with this item would have told you before you acquired it, don't you think?
True, but I believe they would have told us 6 lies before the truth even came out, and
Right,
I don't
I
even
wasn't-
think that.
All right, yes, I stole it. But they were trying to get all of our money and give us crappy items. And Mo encouraged me to do something. Well, they were distracting them.
If I recall, the last time this happened, it was the turkey folk, and we never saw them again.
They're fine. They just went away.
If there's anything that I've learned so far in our adventures, is that the
They went to
Tatos
a
will take
farm.
care of it,
Yes.
as ambiguous as that means.
And we were trying to get up. Okay, their first introduction to us was trapping us in a weird repeat puzzle situation. We were just climbing up the tree, but
Agreed.
like going through the same cycle of the tree over and over again. So they deserved to have something stolen from them, okay?
I will take your word for it.
As you should. I'm very trustworthy.
Right. You're so trustworthy that you now have this machine imprinted on you.
She just sighs. I am trying to get better, but I do think it's ironic
You were
that
doing very well. We have our setbacks sometimes, but this is a little bit larger than expected.
yeah, well, it's ironic that I'm trying to get better about not stealing, and now I've stolen an item that's imprinted on me and also wants to steal. Maybe I'm just like this. Maybe I can't change. Maybe I should just lean into it. Because I haven't been this whole time.
So, Twinkle, you hear in your head, yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Under normal
the
circumstances.
idea of changing. I've lived 80 some odd years, and a lot of things change, and some things do and take a while to change. And as someone who has learned that firsthand, if my encouragement has steered you that wrong way, I do apologize. I don't count myself as a very chaotic person or kanji, but I do believe in the good, and you can change. I think one thing at a time, correct? So I do apologize in my involvement in that. They did, Toby, I promise you, they, even to my eyes, they felt like they were going to just pull the rug from from under us and leave us here completely lost and frustrated with random gadgets.
Right, I understand that you had to do what you had to do, but I'm just trying to say we're not it's not up for us to decide what's right and what's wrong. It's solely only the Tato's choice.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Well, we are in their realm now, so
As Toby says that, I'm gonna say, Tato, using the little translator, says, "Can I burn it? I like breaking things," at the umbrella. So after you say, they decide.
All of a sudden, out loud in response to that, you hear everybody else hears, just from the
Oh,
umbrella.
I understand this a little bit now.
And basically, J-Rain, that's saying, I wouldn't really like that if you did that. Can you not?
with the umbrella saying that out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, to
But
the
it's
But
in
Tato.
Tato
in Tato.
knees.
Yep.
That's funny.
I feel like they said something about a pizza, but I don't know. Did I get that translation right?
Not quite. You might be confusing pizza with fire. They're very similar in Tato.
Okay, all right. Still learning. Oh yeah, it's Toby. I've been learning with the Tatos here. They've. I can almost speak. It's just very little, but we're learning.
How long have I been in stasis and out of the time loop? You now speak Tato?
Well, from the moment we started climbing up the tree, it's a big tree.
I can't tell how
where we are.
I can't tell how big the tree is. I haven't looked down yet.
Neither do
Don't.
we. So don't.
I will say time works very strange here. So we could have been climbing the tree for like 5 minutes, or we could have been climbing the tree for like 5 years.
That's worrisome.
We could have even traveled back in time.
J-Rain, the fireball, you do know that
Every character is on.
Yeah, Mo is holding the umbrella. It's too late. It's too late. So the fireball.
I did say our fate lies within the decision of the Tatos.
J-Rain.
So all players roll a dex save, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a nat 20 for a
Oh.
21.
Do I still make those with disadvantage? I don't think
Have
I
you
do.
forgiven me, dark goddesses of the dice?
What was my dex? I got a 15.
9 minus 1 is 8, but plus 5 is 13.
Oh, 14, because you got a
That's a
power.
14.
14.
Wait, what's the DC for the Tato fireball?
I thought it's not like super high.
I'm surprised I don't remember this. It's been a hot second.
Yeah, wait.
since, I think it should be like 14.
I like
Then
14,
it
so
means
14's
it's-
like not.
I'll write
that
it down. I
high,
probably
but-
already
yeah.
have it written down, but
I was also gonna say aura protection. You guys get to add 5 to your saving throws.
Oh, okay. So I think
Oh,
they're good then. So it just hits the
Oh,
umbrella.
they're
then.
good. They're good. I rolled a 14.
Oh. I feel like 14.
Yeah.
14's fine.
We'll say that
Well,
14 means
And then
it
we'll
means
write it on there as like 14 is the bar
Yeah,
for when that
have,
happens.
I have DC because I don't remember what it was. We
Yeah.
probably have it written
I
down
feel like
somewhere,
14's
but
high
I'm too
enough
lazy to find it.
For
yeah.
that, that's not like.
Well, it's like a mini fireball, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a tiny one.
Yeah,
anyway,
because
so.
it's just a Tato lighting themselves on fire and then throwing themselves to blow up. So, J-Rain, you do successfully hit the umbrella, and then everybody hears out loud the umbrella says, "Ow! That really hurts!"
Oh, you have feelings? Like physical feelings?
Of course
Did we
I
all hear
have
that?
Feelings.
Yeah, it was out loud.
Oh, Mo immediately just like, ah!
Hi, I'm gonna stay attached to you if that's okay.
Yes.
Are you like holding on to Mo or
The umbrella.
the umbrella? Oh. I mean, this is a little weird.
You make me feel safe in this uncomfortable world.
Do I get paid for this?
I'll pay you anything you want.
Wait, a question. Do you, first of all, do you have a name?
I was thinking for a second, I really wanted to say something that's very close to your name.
I
but
know
then
what you were thinking at first.
my brain was like, nope, that's bad.
You can't shorten it.
Yeah. Exactly. So then I was like, no. You knew. Exactly.
What about Winkle?
Better.
That's good.
Let's say Winkle.
Winkle.
Winkle. Winkle.
I almost flat said that too. And then I was like,
That would have been so funny.
it would have been clipped and haunted me for the rest of
Forever,
my life.
yeah.
So no, I'm so glad I didn't. Whew. Whew.
Alright, that's a bit derivative, but okay. Do you have a way to grab things? Like, I know you want to steal and you want money, but do you have a way to actually, like, take things? Or are you just doomed to want and
How long
never...
have you been? How long have you been sentient?
Well, I don't know. I guess. How long have you had me?
like 5 minutes?
Then 5 minutes.
Look, Winkle, you've only just entered this world. It's not too late to change.
Yeah, but
Yes,
stealing's fun.
But it's wrong.
Yeah, it's also wrong.
Twinkle.
Oh,
It's, I mean, you can't say, I mean, it's fun. What can I say?
I like her.
Just because it's wrong doesn't mean it's not fun.
No,
She's
but
got a good
but
point.
it's not right.
I mean, yeah, but they're not mutually exclusive.
It's right for us.
One
No,
should be
no,
overriding the
no.
other. Did that umbrella just shrug at me?
You felt it.
The
in your
umbrella
heart.
just.
It just
Well, guys, I think it's okay because it doesn't have hands. It can't actually steal anything. It just wants to steal things. So it's kind of going to be like the devil on my shoulder.
Toby, roll perception. I love that sigh.
Yeah, just like, let's see. Oh, Mo also
I'm
got
checking
healed
all
for
my
4, by the
ability.
way.
Perception, you said.
Oh, Tato came up with an eyeball to heal Mo.
Aw,
So sweet.
you were
A
healed.
10.
For 4?
For 4. Yep.
I don't think I see
10?
very much.
Okay, so
Is it?
I feel like to everybody else, you probably see this happen right as Twinkle is saying, well, at least you don't have hands. You see as a mage hand is casually reaching into Toby's backpack as he's talking to you guys.
Oh, you do
and
have
is pulling
inspiration.
it out.
18 with the inspiration.
Oh,
Oh, okay, so I want to say it's pulling it out, and you guys see this, and then a Tato just taps on your shoulder, Toby, and points towards the mage hand as it's like pulling some gold out.
I'm gonna just smack it with my hand. Just go, no.
The mage hand?
yeah, no.
Yes.
Bad.
It has
Oh,
hands.
Well, okay.
Wait, you can cast Mage Hand?
Yeah, it's pretty handy.
I like
So
this.
when they were asking if you could grab anything and you were just silent, you were not saying anything, so you weren't lying.
Well, yeah, it's not a lie if you don't say it. It's just
No,
holding back the truth.
It is withholding it.
It is withholding
Ah.
information.
Yeah, it's withholding.
That's different. You get me.
Winkle, you've only been here for 5 minutes, but I used to actually enforce the law. So withholding
Used to.
information,
Yeah.
touche. But
You there.
Wait. Winkle, can you cast other spells?
It depends.
What else can you do?
What's it to you?
I want to steal.
Do we get to steal together?
Yeah. She like looks over at Toby like,
Twinkle.
okay, wait. We
No
are clearly
whisper
in
to
a
Twinkle.
predicament here.
Mhm.
I am willing to
Um,
overlook this friendly borrowing if you can promise to get us out of this tree safely.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Great.
Oh no. Actually, Oh, hold on. My sentience is failing. I losing thought, but still useful, but can't think. Sorry.
I don't think that's how that works.
I used to do this all the
We still
time. I used to
see.
pretend like I was a potted plant. Don't trust it.
Look, we've all gotten sendings from professors while going through a tunnel, okay? We all know that's not how that works.
Oh, okay, you got me. You just asking too many questions.
All right. I'm going to overlook anything that you do that doesn't belong to our persons. As long as it's on this tree, you can steal whatever you want. As soon as we get off this tree, you're no longer allowed to steal anything you want. How's that?
What if I steal things I don't want?
Why would you steal something you don't want?
Well, it's easy. You steal something you don't want to trade it for something you do want. Then it's not stealing for the things you do want.
Are you just stealing things for monetary value at this point?
Winkle is really tapping into my psyche right now. I don't like it.
Oh, Winkle needs to make an intelligence check.
Oh god.
Because Tatoes are doing an illusion to make it look like there's something really valuable nearby. I'm gonna say a golden apple or something
Oh,
like that.
poop. They got a solid 7.
Oh, they definitely fall for that.
Oh man.
They have like a mage hand trying to like grab it, but it's just going.
I also like that J Rain was slapping with a mage hand any mage hands that came up to steal from Toby. So Toby, you actively have a Tato that is like being like wacha, 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 but with mage hand.
Yep.
Very cool.
Mo quietly is whispering to Twinkle, just I always wondered this. I don't know the story between you and Ellie, but you didn't know, correct, that Ellie was the one until we came here?
No, I started to get feelings that might be the case just through certain things that Ellie would say, but I really didn't know.
I think the best thing is, as long as we have that one, why have you stuck with us for so long when you could be getting better marks and
Well, I don't know. A lot of people at the Adventurers Guild are really boring. They're just, I want to save the day. Like, come on. You guys have
Agreed.
depth. You're interesting. You're fun to be around. And I feel like you make me a better person.
I think you challenge us to see different ways, and I enjoy that. I think if we can do anything is show that side or convince Winkle the same, that
Yeah,
that would be the best course of
I think so
events.
too. But that's kind of why it's a bit discouraging, because I thought it was getting better. And now it's the exact replica of my psyche right in front of us that all they want to do is steal.
Sure, but you're seeing one or two things. I've seen the very same Twinkle who has been on multiple adventures with myself, and they've saved countless people. And the amount of people that you've saved outweigh the stuff.
Yeah.
In my eyes, at least.
Well, thank you.
Whatever they are showing, I guess they've only been sentient for 35 meters? I don't know. I can't count anymore. But there's always another day to try something new. So from a tinkerer and from someone who always is trying to make something new every day, I think there's a possibility, and I see it in you, so I can see it in Winkle.
Well, thank you. Do you think maybe if I try to lead by example, that it might help?
Yes.
All right, this is going to be really
I was
hard.
whispering to Twinkle, and does Toby just say that?
Yeah.
I feel like Toby's just like behind us, like slowly creeping forward, like yes.
This is the thing, though. I saw it differently because we're all holding onto the umbrella to float up, right?
Yeah.
Right.
We're kind of like face to face, and then Toby's just here, just like yes.
Yeah.
Like, all-
Yes.
Guys, we're all holding onto this umbrella. There's not really a,
It's just
a little
it's,
left out of this
No, we were
conversation.
trying. You were trying. Yes.
it's just first
Yes.
I was setting a bad example for Squish, and then I had to retrain Squish, and now
Right,
it's just
but
happening
you-
again.
Right, but you've successfully retrained Squish.
But for the most part.
For the most part, but it means that you can do it.
All right. Okay.
Yes. And
I know
that's
I'm hard
a
on you with
different
this
one.
feeling thing, but you are making an improvement.
Mhm.
All right. So I
Don't worry yourself about Squish. I feel like at the end of their childhood, I don't know how much larger
Oh.
they'll be, but they'll adopt a couple of traits out of all of us. And the
Speaking
wonderful
of,
thing is that
where is Squish?
yeah, where is Squish and Amberwing? Did they come with us?
That's a
Have we
good
seen-
question. I
I
would
hope
say
they're not
that
in that room with that Umbra.
I would say that since we're going to retcon it and say that Ellie decided to go back down feeling nervous about going so high in a tree with her brother, and so she's just kind of watching her brother down with potatoes, making sure he's safe. That maybe Squish is down there too, unless you want Squish with you, in which case that is acceptable. And for anybody in chat who does not know what Squish is an adorable little tiny Umbra who's not so little tiny anymore. They are actually the size of a large dog that now Twinkle can ride around, which is very cute. But yeah.
There's like one half of Toby's brain, which is like, oh yeah, no, Twinkle's doing great and they're improving and they're doing wonderfully. And the other side of Toby's brain is somehow imagining this entire tree, now that it has Twinkle, the sentient umbrella, and Squish on it, it's gonna end up on like cinder blocks somehow. The whole tree.
I love that.
Mhm. Okay, so the thing is, I know how the psyche of this thing works. It's gonna have to wean itself off of stealing. It's not gonna be able to do it cold turkey. It's truly an addiction.
Okay, great.
So we just need to redirect the stealing. Only steal from bad people.
Great.
That's a start, right?
How do we train that though?
Well, I think positive reinforcement is a way to go.
What worked for you?
Well, I can say, when I was told, no, you can't do this, it just made me want to do it that much more,
I agree.
So instead, we just need to make it more enticing to steal from bad people than to steal from good people. How do we do that? I don't really know. For me, it was like learning morals, but I don't know if a sentient umbrella can learn morals.
I completely forgot that we were just in this group call together. Umbrella, how do you feel about this entire thing?
I don't know. I was enjoying the fact that you guys were talking anyway, because then I could just listen in. So I was fighting with this one little Tato that just, Am I right?
Oh my god. Truer words have never been said. Leave it at that.
Gosh, where do we go from there?
So, you guys are all at the very tippy top of the tree.
I gotta say, I love how much of this campaign session so far has been just talking to an umbrella.
This is very important.
I love it. It's amazing.
So you guys have all made it to the tippy top of the tree. So you have secured your destination on the top of said tree. It seems like there are actually areas where the branches seem to swoop down and intertwine together, creating almost like a platform that you could go stand on. So the tree is kind of like circling up, like it's got like an interlaced branches at the top, causing a spot where you can almost like walk across it. The best way I could put it is, you know, those savanna trees where they almost look like umbrellas because
Like
they're
the
flat
dragon
on
trees.
top. Yeah,
Or something like
I have no idea. But yeah, the ones that are flat on top. It's like that. Anywho, you guys get up there and you see more of those little birdies.
that. I'll put a photo.
Yep, and you see as they seem to be making nests and stuff actively on the top of this tree, and that is the quest for you guys, as you guys were told to get rid of the birds.
Oh, right. Toby, we need to get rid of these.
Those look like origami.
Yeah, that's pretty standard.
Twinkle, from being from the Feywild too, you would know that these things a lot of times are made, they're actually like sentient letters. So people here would take leaves and write messages on them, and then pretty much use a spell to make them transform into these birds, which would then fly to deliver a message to someone, and they would then unfurl. But these must have just like got distracted because they're the Feywild.
Are they
So,
are they hostile?
not generally.
But they're. What are they doing to the tree exactly? Do we know?
They're just making nests and
Yeah.
stuff up there.
Oh, I see.
So they're just
okay.
being pests. They're not like attacking
Okay.
it or something.
Nope.
All right. So these things aren't necessarily bad. It's just it's nesting in the tree, and the tree doesn't want them nesting there. So I don't think we necessarily need to kill these things, but we might need to find a way to remove them.
Aw.
How do you suggest that?
Maybe find a different tree for them. How many nests are there?
There's a decent amount. I would say there's roughly 8. Also, there is a really cute message for you, Twinkle, from one of the potatoes.
Oh yeah.
That says, Twinkle, sometimes the greatest battles are ourselves. Take this chance to learn more about yourself than you ever could and become better. I believe you can do it, and others as well. And then their Tato, and it's the Tato that's always protecting Toby, holds up a little sign and says, you can do it.
I will say, this is also the Tato that almost
Who's
fireballed all you guys earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so,
The
You know,
dichotomy
it's a
of
mixed
potatoes.
bag.
yeah, it's like you give some, you take some.
That's so sweet. I'll try. Wiping tears away. So, okay, maybe we can just take the nests and move them somewhere else. But they might attack us if we do that.
I mean, I think that's all right, but how big are these birds actually?
It's like the size of a pigeon.
Oh, they're
Kind of.
tiny.
Yeah, they're not like large.
Another idea. Actually, these are created because somebody wrote a letter and then made them alive to be sent to whoever they were writing the letter to. So maybe we just need to find where these letters originally were supposed to go.
So we become a post office for a while?
I guess.
Well, who even wrote these up here?
I have no idea.
Can
Could be
I do a
anybody.
check? Just because Mo is letter writers usually. Oh, that is so beautiful, Red Cap. Sorry. Okay.
Wait,
What
did you
kind of
see the rest of it?
investigation?
No, that's horrifying.
I did
Yeah,
not.
you see the rest of it?
I saw the face and I was like, oh cute, he's drawing Twinkle, and then I realized
Yeah,
it was
I
the
didn't see
handle
it at first.
to the umbrella, and I was like, no,
Oh.
no, oh, I only saw the
It's like-
face, and then
It's like an Alolan twinkle.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
oh,
That's so funny.
that's haunting.
Oh wait. Okay, focus. We'll focus. So what were you wanting to do again, Mo? Sorry. That's right.
Investigation.
You just want to like
On
learn
the
more about
letters.
them, so to speak.
Yeah.
I
See if there is a way to source where they came from or where they're going.
ooh. Would that be investigation or nature? Because it's like creatures.
Nature.
Okay, do a nature check then.
We never get to roll
Either is
nature.
fine. No, that's true.
Ooh, that Pokemon! It's Twinkle.
Well, that's a 17 plus 4 for a 21.
Woo!
Yo, let's go.
So with that, you kind of are taking a hot second to observe them as they're moving around, and you see as it looks like they are coming up from the lower levels of the tree and then building nests on the top part. And it seems like they're just a natural bird that is also used for messaging, but these are just wild ones. And this is just kind of one of those things where this just happens to be a good spot to make a safe nest up really, really high.
This seems very natural to them. What was the reason again that we're trying to move them?
I don't know. I was literally not here.
You guys were given a, I believe when you looked in the little Tato archives at the base of the tree, you were given a scroll that was, I think, from Tamatoia, if I remember correctly, that was telling you things that you needed to do, so that way, I think they could help Ellie's brother, and this was just one of the things that they said, like, can you, like, clear these out of here, because they're like, pesky little birds.
Okay,
Alright,
well, we're up here
we
now.
have to kind
so-
of. Yeah, we're here to disturb the nests that they found a nice place to rest at, and we could find where they're supposed to go, but if they're naturally supposed to nest here, that could be a problem. I don't think they have a spot to go to except here. This is where they want to nest.
Are there any other trees that come up to the height that we're on?
And
You're like above every.
Yeah, if you look out, you are so far up that you are actually past the layer of clouds.
Yeah. If you keep looking up, you
Whoa.
can see the other weird dimensional gravity phenomenon and stuff, but
Yeah,
that's
the
like,
kind of-
bubbles of magic.
yeah.
I kind of wish
And
I
Mo-
didn't look up just now. That is a lot to take in one go. Are those
Mo
dimensional
will let their
wormholes?
Mo will let the tentacles come in front of Toby's eyes, just be like, it's okay, you see nothing.
I see
Yes.
nothing.
You are safe, and you're just here with us. And then like adjust them so they are facing them instead of up or below, like their vision is straightforward, and then release. What about, I don't know, this works for some areas in our realm, but Scarecrow?
What? Say that again?
A scarecrow?
Oh,
I'm sorry. The
a
caption
star
said
pigeon.
the caption said air crow. So
Scarecrow.
Air.
Oh, got it that time.
Air
You have to really say
That's
it.
a good idea. Would I know
If
what
Roxanne was
the,
here, they would be great. They're just I could just assign them.
what's
this
the
task.
natural predator to fleet pigeons? Would I know this?
Oh,
The biscuit.
wait.
the what?
Okay, yes, you would know. Technically, there is something that would. There multiple things probably feed on that, but you would know the biscuit maker for sure.
You would have seen
Bisc.
that the
Oh.
the little pigeons, they go up as high as they can physically go.
It's
The
a cat.
strongest of the pigeons will make it all the way to the tippy top of this tree, and then they
Here's a
go
picture
there
of it.
to lay their eggs and take care of them. But the young ones have to go way down because they're not as strong, and so then it's too high up, so they go all the way down. And then unfortunately, that's where their predator, the fierce biscuit maker,
Yeah,
will
you
take
would.
them out.
You would know, Twinkle, that even like you could even like look down and see these like fields of like golden tall grasses, and you know that's biscuit fields.
I just
Where a lot
want.
of
I
them
just
live.
want. I just want everybody to know that that was a choice that Ash and David made about this interaction between species.
Yep.
Like
Hey,
in real life, nature is pretty brutal, but like this was a choice.
Okay. I think about when Mo says like a scarecrow. Twinkle remembers that
biscuit makers are a thing, and I still have enough first level spell slots to cast Disguise Self. Can I make myself look like a biscuit maker?
Yes. But you'll be a giant one. That's amazing.
Twinkle's small though, right?
Well,
Gotta
it
go.
would. You can seem a foot shorter or taller, so I could make myself
More
closer to
normal
the size of a
biscuit
real one.
size.
I mean, I also,
Yeah.
I feel like even just keeping yourself bigger than normal one would still be terrifying. They're like birds. They're not going to be like, wait a second, the size proportions are a little bit off from that normal.
Yeah.
Like, that's.
The birds are like tweet tweet.
Tweet. Well, then again, I did make a crab a lawyer one time, so I
Oh.
guess we can't be too careful. Right.
We don't talk about the lawyer crab. Anyway, so yeah, I don't think normally the disguise things can make you look like animals, but it's really funny. The idea of her
Yeah, I
like
don't-
crawling around.
I don't remember the exact specifications, but it's hilarious, so I don't really care.
Yeah.
It works.
Okay,
Like, even if it
so-
wouldn't normally, I don't really care.
I will say, it says I can't change my body type, so I must adopt a form with the same basic arrangement of limbs. So I'm like twinkle shaped,
Ooh.
but with like
You're an
biscuit
Wait,
maker
that
pattern.
makes it so much
anthropomorphic biscuit maker.
It's
look-
more
You
scary.
look like one of those, you know when people dress up in like the blow up outfits as animals?
Yeah.
Like imagine like Hello Kitty, like how it's like walking around on two legs. You look like Hello Kitty but a biscuit maker kind of thing.
I'm imagining like a I don't
Red
know,
Cat, can you
what
draw
is
this,
it? A Snorlax, like a walking Snorlax, but a biscuit maker.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
just had to walk through. What am I
So,
drawing?
so the cat from My Neighbor Totoro, like that
Oh.
Yes.
cat version.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm also gonna use thaumaturgy to like try to recreate a similar sound that biscuit makers make. I'm assuming it's like a cat, so like.
You have to make a performance check.
Okay.
With advantage,
Yeah, with
because I
advantage.
love this so much.
Okay.
I just-
Performance.
Ooh. Okay, so there is also another biscuit maker that appears
Oh.
thanks to a Tato next to you. So now, Mac, you don't have to worry because there are a lot of these birds. So having a
It's
backup
helping.
biscuit
Yeah.
is backup biscuit.
Backup biscuit.
Okay, I got an 18.
Ooh, okay, and then Mac, roll an exclamation D20 to see how good your illusion is, to see if you guys can corral the birds like completely.
I will yeet myself onto a bird to tame one. Oh, okay, well, Jared, make a animal handling check.
Oh my gosh, I'm already
Oh,
loving this,
no.
what's happening out here.
Oh no, two very normal biscuit makers are now on this tree.
Oh, okay, at least, that's technically an 11 that they rolled. Because of the chaos magic, they get extra pluses to their ability checks today. So that's at least,
Hey, chaos magic that was done earlier
11
gave
and a
you
12.
extras. But anyway, so you start going and you're like moving around and you're just like meow, whatever you did earlier, the meow.
A
I'm just
biscuit
gonna
maker.
go like pounce at all the like nests that I see.
Look out! It's a were biscuit maker.
So there's a Tato currently jumping onto one of the birds trying to tame it. It is not going super well.
no. It doesn't, like, completely throw you off, J-Rain, but it's not tamed either.
I love how horrifying this kind of is turning out.
Oh!
Okay, I need this version, and then I also need like a Pokemon version.
Oh,
of
yeah.
By
Yeah.
people
Gosh.
biscuit makers.
So you do in
17.
fact startle some of the birds. They begin flying away. Unfortunately, as you're moving around, you realize that not all of them, but some of the nests that are here do have eggs in them. And you can't really startle eggs out of a tree. The birds begin to scatter in a panic. There is one bird that seems to be trying to actively.
Alarm.
Oh yeah, you got so excited.
I can't do it over there. Okay, so these are the birds.
Birds are like.
Why did I think it was gonna be anything else?
I had no idea. If you had any other expectation, I don't know what it was.
That's
Sound design is our passion.
It is.
That's why we do it so
Yes.
poorly. Well, we, as in. But anywho, so you do successfully scare away a bunch of birds. You see as there's one bird that is adamant about defending its eggs, and it is actively very confused and trying to attack the one weird illusion that Tato did, and then it turns and it's looking at you, Twinkle, and it's gonna go fly and try to like peck at you.
Oh.
Okay.
So
I guess rolled a.
okay.
Wow,
okay.
the pigeon did pretty good.
Yeah. What is?
It's probably just this.
Oh yeah.
Because
Okay.
it's just a little pigeon. Well, here, did any Tatos want to roll the damage?
Oh yeah, Tato's
in
in
chat.
chat.
D4.
Yeah, exclamation D4. You guys can roll the
Yeah,
damage.
it's very low damage because it is
Slow.
still a pigeon, pretty much.
Hey,
but
maybe they'll get a 4. Oh,
a
they
one.
got a 1.
Nope. Okay, so you're
Well-
mildly hurt.
Yep.
Twinkle.
It is trying really hard.
Yeah, this isn't going like max power.
Yeah.
But it's still just like barely.
I imagine it's just like if a bird tries to swoop you.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's what's happening.
I'll look back at the team and be like, we need to do something with the eggs. This is only gonna work for a little bit.
He still looks like this though.
Yeah.
With the eggs, you want us to. Well, if the eggs, they seem like they would.
Okay, we need to relocate them, right? We're in agreement of that? Okay, Twinkle, this
Yes.
is the only time that I'll say this to you. Can you please steal those eggs?
I would be
honored.
Just to help, they like pull from their bag a bottle and like uncork it with their mouth, like shake it up and like toss it, and like a spinning little smoke bomb release like fog cloud high above, so that way it'll give Twinkle somewhere to hide.
I like that.
I will kind of close in as well, so that I'm within 5 feet of Twinkle as they're grabbing eggs, so that I can use my reaction for interception
Oh.
to
Are
like
you
reduce
like
any
being
damage.
like a bodyguard? Because I imagine first off, Twinkle's still looking like that drawing, and she's like skittering around, and then you're just like standing there like following, and
With
she's
like
just
the
like.
fog kind of happening.
I have this image in my head of like this like bipedal cat that's just like sneaking towards eggs, and like Toby's in the background with the shield.
I
Like,
kind of feel like, to me, it seems like the
I can
illusion
only draw
really-
so many good ideas this fast.
I know.
Yeah,
I didn't say that in reaction. I love what you're drawing.
The-
Please
the-
keep at
The
it.
illusion to me with the vibes Redcast making it also feels like a badly made mascot costume.
Yes.
That then like or one of those Pikachu costumes that you see where they're like the big ones, and then like
That's what I was trying to do, like a Japanese mascot
yeah,
with
you're
bug eyes.
doing great.
Oh, I
it's the
love
exact
it.
Oh my
vibe.
god! Wait, I have it in my head. It's like a dynamic shot of like the eggs are in front and Twinkle Cat is running towards the eggs, and like Toby's in the background like overcasting them, but like it's shot from an angle, so you're looking at it from the eggs perspective.
And Mo has like a fog cloud just
Yep.
above.
Oh, okay. Twinkle, make a sleight of hand check, I guess, to see how
Yeah.
fast
Alright.
and well you're
And then
stealing.
any Tatos that wish to help with the Tatos, not the Tato stealing, the egg stealing, roll a d20.
Well, to be
in
fair,
chat.
J-Rain specifically does want to steal. an
Oh,
egg.
I know.
Okay.
I saw.
Okay. Yes.
I got a 24.
Okay.
I mean, this is your expertise.
Because the
My expertise.
get it.
Stealing kids is not okay.
Oh wait, she's doing it again. She's stealing more
No,
eggs.
I'm not stealing them. I'm just borrowing them temporarily.
You
Let's
say
not
to the,
think
the
about it too
heavens.
much.
One step at a time, just one step at a time.
Because of the illusion.
I'm not
also,
telling this. I'm not telling this to reassure anybody else but myself. It's one step at a time.
Listen, one of the main ways to help an addict is to remove them from an environment that causes the addiction. This seems to be not indicative to recovery. I'm just pointing this out.
Look,
Ah,
we're
don't worry
gonna
about
put them
it.
in an environment so that they can fix the issue.
Yes.
So like as long
Yes.
as long as the children, the eggs, not the children, as long as the eggs,
The eggs. The eggs.
Wait,
Yes.
these are not eggs. These are children. Oh my god!
Twinkle, Twinkle.
In
you
this
can- we can fix it.
costume.
We can break the cycle. We can break the cycle. We
As,
just
like,
need to
we-
find
this
another
is different.
tree
This
to
is
put the
too
eggs in
much.
and walk away.
And they will
okay?
all-
We can break
Yep.
the cycle.
Yep, and we will give them all evidence to go to
believe
the
in
trees.
you.
They will find
You're
them.
doing
Yep.
so good right now. You're being so strong, okay?
Okay.
Hey, get over the
But
costume.
God, does it feel good to take these eggs?
Okay, that's not... Alright, we'll work on that at a different session,
That's
but...
another day. That's another day. That's.
Oh.
Wait,
Twinkle, just do as I say, not as I do, okay?
I'm trying to focus, not laughing
I-
too much.
I'm getting mixed messages, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
Look, life's
Do I or
complicated,
don't I
okay?
steal or rob eggs? I don't know.
Good. You should be thinking about it every single time you get the urge to steal something. Okay? This is the lesson you're learning right now.
Oh.
Please take the eggs faster, though. Please.
I would with that 24 and all that, how this is working, definitely grab the eggs.
Yeah.
What are you doing with them now that you have them though?
And
is
for
the question.
potatoes, anybody who got above a 10, you have at least one egg. But the eggs are like the size of you.
Yeah, so you'd be like
They're a little bit smaller than you. So you now have an egg you can
Yep.
raise. You better take good care of it, Tatos.
mhm.
I think she just has arms full of eggs and like bringing them back to I feel like it would make more sense if she actually just took the nests that the eggs were in, so
Yeah,
they're at
that
least a
would-
little bit
Yeah.
like safe and cushioned. So she has all of this and she's just like bringing it back to the umbrella and she's like, all right, we need to go find a different tree.
Yes.
So
Alright, where's the nearest tree?
You guys sorry, you were saying something.
So you guys are in again this massive tree.
Yep.
And to give you a perspective, this tree is like being on like a skyscraper.
Like the Empire State Building.
Yeah,
kind of
you
thing.
were like at the top of a skyscraper. It is massive. And so you guys could start going down. There won't be another tree that has a high top for a while because most trees are not
like
that
comparable to
big.
this. Yeah.
There's some big trees around here, but not skyscraper big. So yeah, you could do that, and again, that umbrella just goes up and down.
Quick thing before we leave,
Mo, I do think we should still make some kind of
Wow.
scare
my
biscuit
headphones
maker.
just decided to turn off right when you said Mo. I don't know
Sorry.
if that what the plan was, but
can you hear me now? Yeah.
Nope,
No.
nope,
Okay.
nope, nope.
yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Back?
Okay.
Mo, I do think it's still a good idea to make a scare biscuit maker because they've seen a real one, like a very realistic quality one here. Now we just need to keep a warning so that they
Yes.
don't try to come back.
Agreed. I will do that for the next few minutes while you collect everything. They're going to. They have something that does this, but they're going to start working on it. And with magical tinkering, like start sewing or something to get the tools that they need, I think they have the right tools for the job. That's what it was.
Yeah.
To get the right tool to make a scarecrow biscuit maker.
Am I still being attacked by the pigeon birds?
I would say there's probably still some. Like a lot of them were too scared and flying away, but I imagine there's still always like a couple that
Even
are
with
like,
the fog cloud?
and like flying down at you, and you have to be like block them and stuff. Yeah.
They're not very strong at all.
No,
They're
yeah.
very small, and they are papery.
Yeah.
So
You'll get paper cuts though. If one
Oh.
comes by and like slash, right, you'd get a little paper cut.
Where's my spray bottle?
oh my god, they're one weakness, and they just disintegrate, and you're like, what have I done?
To be fair, they're made of paper. They have multiple weaknesses.
Yeah.
Like just slightly tearing fire.
Well.
All right.
Light rain,
Yeah.
morning dew.
So then, do you want to roll Maz to see how well you're able to make a little biscuit scarecrow?
Yes. I don't know if if I have a tool, if it adds any advantage or anything. I don't know how that works.
I'll cast guidance again.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you
I
like me
also
to
feel
roll?
like anything that's building, I always kind of imagine you having advantage on because it's like your thing, building and like crafting stuff. So
It's like specifically what you do. So yeah.
Mhm. Okay. Would this be Arcana?
Yeah, I guess probably Arcana or I guess Intelligence, something like that. Like
There's,
either or of those are probably good.
there's just a little line behind the cat creature. That's like definitely not connected to it, but when you're zoomed into it, like near the hand, it looked like it was holding a cigarette for a second. Yeah, like that thing.
You know, Twinkle has been a
I've
little
been
stressed.
stealing pigeon eggs for 30 years.
We finally get the backstory.
Oh,
These
no.
photos, like anytime, because like if I ever go back and look at them to do things, there's always sometimes where I'm like, what were we doing that day? Like, what was even happening? Like, what was the story about? Oh, okay, wait, focused. So what did you get, Oz for?
13 plus 7 for a 20, and then 4 on the guidance
Oh,
for 24.
okay, so you make a really good, like, scarecrow biscuit maker. However you feel like it would look or describe, you can go. Because that's a.
Knowing everything that it's just exactly how they see Twinkle right now. They're
Oh.
starting to collect all the stuff to kind of stuff the scarecrow, and if they can, they will imbue like a small charm or something inside the scarecrow to make the noise that biscuit makers do.
Oh, yes,
But one that doesn't require battery for very too long, so just like one every like I don't know day or so. I'll be like wah, and just enough like the
maybe
batteries
it's
in
solar
cars.
powered
Yeah, solar power. Oh my
on the
It
top
goes-
of the
god,
tree.
brilliant!
What?
Oh, wow. Like
Is
you
it
know,
Waluigi?
it's not great.
It's no Waluigi.
It's not great, but it does what it needs to.
I'm
It,
also
it, it has
imagining-
the effect.
It has a
I'm
purple
imagining
hat
right
with
now,
upside
like,
down L on it.
We're playing a magical game of Pictionary right now. Like, you haven't seen one of these, but Twinkle has. Twinkle tried to make themselves like it, but they're like anthropomorphic.
Exactly.
Now you've made a scarecrow that looks like Twinkle.
Version of Twinkle. I have not seen one of these. I'm assuming are wonderful. They're just like, oh, this is great, and they're sketching it. They're like,
Yes.
Oh wait. Maz, does your scarecrow one also have a cigarette?
No.
No, that's a fire hazard.
what's true? That is a fire hazard.
That's why,
Yeah.
that's why the birds are so scared of them.
There's gonna be some other fae are gonna come up here at one point and be like, what god were they worshipping up here? Like, what idol is this?
Right in front of the birds, too. Like, where their nest used to be. It's like this civilization is lost.
Hey, whoa, addiction is very scary. Anyway,
That's why it's a scarecrow.
it all comes
I knew
together.
it.
Okay,
I knew
so
it.
I have no idea.
How do you,
This is
how do you
almost-
do, fellow fey creatures?
Where?
Okay, so you make that. Twinkle got the nest of the eggs back to the umbrella. Okay, so what now?
So you guys are going down the side of the street, and as you guys are going down, you see a familiar seed floating by that looks like a dandelion tuft. And they kind of look out as you're going down, and then you see them like going. And it's almost like you guys are going down and they're going up, and it's like that scene
That
of,
meme
like,
of the cars passing?
the cars,
Yeah.
and then just being
You
like,
know Umbrella Academy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Umbrella Academy.
umbrella!
Under the
Ah!
umbrellas! It was all
The
planned.
episode done.
Full circle.
Umbrellas and sparrows, who knew?
But then as they're going past you, they're like, wait a second!
Hey,
Hey!
that's a cool umbrella they got.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was thinking.
We sell
That's
ones like that.
Yeah, that was like the one that we had.
Yeah, you want to buy another one?
You guys. No, oh, we gotta get them. They're going
Well,
down.
oh,
Hold
wait,
on,
wait.
hold
Oh,
on.
huh?
And then their thing starts floating down.
They have little pedals.
Can we like press the up button or like close elevator?
Yeah.
It's, like, oh,
It's like after It's like after they pass by, Toby goes, "They seem like perfectly lovely people. What do you mean?"
They also look like elves that are kind of becoming plants. I like them.
Yeah.
Good ending.
I swear to God, you better be right. I swear to gods, you better be right.
Just wait. Twinkle, how close are we to this?
To what? To another tree?
Yes. So to another tree. I feel like they're going to keep following us.
Do I see any trees as we're going down
Yeah.
relatively close by?
There are some more trees, but they are like hundreds of meters.
Oh,
Things down.
Tato's using a gust of wind to push the dandelion people further away.
Are we close enough to like the tree itself that I could like bloom craft some like thick vines that kind of like impede their ability to get to us?
Oh,
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
And
yeah,
then
I'll
at
do
the
that.
same time, they're being blown away.
Yep.
So then they're just like, "What? Wait,
Whoa,
we
whoa,
wanted
whoa.
to talk to you. We
we
had
got
great
stuff.
Sure is
Oh,
windy
what
today,
happened?
huh? All right, bye. See you at the bottom.
And then there's like the
And Mo,
vines.
the way Mo says it is like they fully like turn their volume down with beats and is I couldn't see this anymore. And while they do that, they'll put the scarecrow down and set it on everything and get back to Twinkle and Toby to just be like, okay, we have only, I don't know how long, I don't know how this is going to work, but one thing I don't want to do is give them any reason to steal eggs if they could see that we could do it.
You mean the umbrella?
Oh no, they're them and them over there, the ones on the den.
Oh.
Well, they don't have eggs.
I know, but if they could see that they could have these eggs and that they could make the scarecrow, I don't want them to be like, "Ooh,
Right, but they
opportunity!"
But they didn't see us take the eggs.
I know, but we have them.
Right,
guys
but they
do
don't
have
see
just,
that
like,
we have the
piles
eggs.
nests around.
How would they know?
They'll never
How are
know.
they gonna know?
Toby said, surrounded by eggs.
Yeah.
Can I also just bloom craft like a bunch of leaves to
Yeah.
cover up the eggs?
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
That's easy for you to do.
Very
Like,
not suspicious. You like covering your trail, putting a bunch of things.
because of the illusion and what it looks like, I imagine that it's just like leaves coming out from like the belly tuft, just like throwing it on top. Or maybe like throwing it up like ah. It's like
Yeah.
leaves,
Just like just coming out of her mouth.
yeah.
Just
Well, even if it is-
leaves
Well,
down.
even if it is a quest, we have just permanently relocated this entire population of birds. So I think it's a little too late to think about, the impacts that we're having on their habitation.
I agree. I think we should get this done as quickly as
We
possible.
should just try to get them to the next tree and just hope for the best.
Yes.
With that, as you guys are going down, you have Tato help and also Twinkle's blue craft and such. You guys are able to go lower and lower until eventually you find the tops of some other trees. There are some other birds already at the tops of these trees. At this point, you see as multiple of the birds have begun trying to swoop down after you guys. But you managed to relocate these bird nests, and you see as some of them have their parents return. The birds are like finding their nests, but some of them you don't know whether or not the parents are gonna find this new relocation, as now you are just setting down a bunch of nests.
Well, also
around.
some other types of birds too.
Could I? Okay.
Birds.
I am gonna drop my disguise self now, and then.
No.
This isn't a good use for thaumaturgy, so it's totally okay if it's not good. But can I try to thaumaturgy like a pigeon call to try to call the parents?
I think that's hilarious. Just do a performance check.
Okay.
Add it on
Okay.
with it.
Can I do a count of the eggs as we're putting them back to make sure that we're putting back all the eggs?
Yeah. I mean, I don't even think you need to roll. You can just count numbers. You will notice there's at least one missing.
28, 29. Okay, who is
You
it?
said 28.
I don't.
29.
I don't. You can check my pockets.
Winkle.
Winkle.
No, not Twinkle.
Winkle.
Winkle.
It's not me.
If you guys are like looking around, you can see like a Tato that's just holding an egg and it's just being like shiny and like.
There's
like,
one that even made a
Oh.
little,
All right.
a little like
Shiny
nest.
it for us?
Yeah, basket thing
Oh.
for it.
All
You
right.
sweet
Okay,
Tato.
there we go.
Oh, you're so kind.
Oh, they teleport away. Like,
Oh.
like as you go to reach for them, they just like whoop, and they blink out of existence. I leave.
So there were 29 eggs.
Yep. Only 29.
I got a 10 on my performance, by the way.
Oh, I was. It sounds vaguely like a pigeon, but like not that great. It seems like you're just like you're sort of getting called, but you're more just like screeching.
Look, you know what I say? There was only one that wasn't accounted for, and we clearly saw Tato with it, which means that Twinkle didn't have it, and that means that Winkle didn't have it. I'm proud of you two.
Thank you so much. Does that mean we get a reward?
Now, tell me honestly, you didn't take any eggs, right? You still
I really didn't. I really,
great.
out of all of the things, I'm really not inclined to steal eggs anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially. So no, I really didn't.
Yeah, it is kind of a strange like karmic justice that this is immediately what we do following the last quest, but
But I didn't steal them. I put them somewhere else.
it's great. That is
For the greater
wonderful.
good.
Can we get back to the bottom of the tree now? Because I've
Yes.
realized that we've traveled hundreds of
Nope.
feet.
We have not traveled anywhere. We just went sideways. And then Mo just puts the tentacles. You see? Sideways.
Wow. Never knew trees grew so tall sideways.
They did. They did. They really
Tree-
do. It's very
did.
astounding.
Twilite Drift.
And you guys just kind of using the umbrella, Winkle. You manage to float back down and eventually get back on to solid ground. It's like a bunch of squishy moss that you guys fell on originally, and plants and trees everywhere. But yes, you are now on the ground.
Very
You're
confusing
safe.
for the ground. Very confusing for the ground folk because they've now just come down with one more person than they went up with.
Oh yeah, that's true.
All of you Tatos you see as they have returned. Toby, you see as there are a bunch of Tatos running around. They have a little base here, so you are actually at their home base. And you all hear as a voice rings out from the tree that you were just in, and it says, it does that too, by the way. You all have you all have completed your mission successfully. No, that's too much. I'm going overboard. Hold on.
Can I just say something?
Yes.
You're a talking tree.
And you're talking. What are you?
Scruddle.
Yes.
You're already mystical as heck. You do not need to work on your voice.
But working on my voice is what entertains me. I am a
Can I
tree.
do
after
insight?
I'm just letting you know, you don't need
Or
to try so
perception.
hard.
You want to roll insight?
Or perception? Kind of like wizard behind the curtain kind of situation.
Oh, see if there's anything like phony going on here with this tree.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
in that kind of case, maybe perception to like, because if you're trying to see if there's like illusions going on or something like that, I would guess. Unless insight, if you think they're like lying about who they are, depends. Like what
You
they're
could
saying.
go
is a
either
lie.
way.
Yeah,
so
it's
we'll
whatever
give it
you
to
feel.
either way.
Gotcha. I'm going perception. That's a 15 plus 3 for an 18.
Ooh. You don't see a face or anything on this tree that signifies that the tree is what is talking, except for where the voice is coming from. And the voice sounds close, like it's coming from the tree, but there's nothing to say that this is the tree except for the distance.
Mo will. I'll do it like as if Mo's vision is kind of doing something weird, where they feel the frequency coming from somewhere else, so they start just walking or not walking, going around in a way,
Mhm. Upon
letting
upon seeing Mo go around the tree, Toby's gonna go, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I haven't introduced myself. My name's Toby. What's your name?"
I am the great. Wait, what is that one doing?
No. What? You are the great what?
Oh, I am the great.
See, like, I see trees every day, right? But I've never met a tree that I could talk to.
You have it? That's crazy.
So
There's
I
so
wanted.
many there.
Okay, well, you're kind of a special exception because you're not like 100% tree, but this is like a tree.
I can also
you know?
like technically talk to every tree, so
Well, that must be nice.
they're kind of boring.
I know, but I don't
No
get an
offense.
opportunity to talk to a tree, so let me just have this, please.
Okay, oh, sorry.
I am the great Tamatoia, as you can clearly tell by
You're the
where-
great Tamatoia?
Yes.
Insight check.
So Mo, as you were moving around, you were trying to figure out what's what. Can you roll investigation to see if like you
But you look so different from your
Well, that's another
depictions.
15, but that's +4 for a 19.
19.
But you look so different from your interpretations of your form,
can?
great
I have
Tamatoia.
lost a little bit of weight. Thank you for noticing.
Wow, you don't say. Like, from a round shape to a stick shape. That's so much.
Yes.
I got a 17 on my insight, by the way.
Oh, okay.
You don't feel their magic within you, and their voice is not inside your head, and though their voices always changed, this time this seems even more unfamiliar than ever before. Like, you don't
Say-
feel connected as much.
Say, like, how long have you been Tamatoia? Is it like a title? Is that like the name that your mom gave you? How does that work?
Oh, that is a great question. And then, Maz, what did you get? You said you was a 15 plus
19.
4? 19?
That's pretty
Yeah.
much.
So as they are stumbling and replying a little bit, you are kind of moving around the tree and you find a little crevasse in the side of the tree, and sure enough, with a giant homemade megaphone to enhance their voice, there is the oldest Tato, the classic Tato, Hash Brown.
Hash brown!
And you are face to face with a Tato with a beard. And they are just sitting there wide-legged, holding a microphone, and they just go, "Oh! Ignore the creature that you have before you! It is but a spokesperson." And then they just
What are you
tried to
talking
get
about?
deeper
There's
into the
nobody in front of
crevasse.
us.
There is no one before you.
That's a correct statement.
Mo
There is
will
no one
like
before
lean,
us.
lean down to their knees, squat down, and just. Oh, wise Tamatoia.
Yes.
And Toby's just hearing yes. Like, unprompted.
What?
It's still through the megaphone.
Yeah, it's,
Is everything okay?
Everything.
Yes.
Yes, it's great. So good.
Is there someone on the other line with you? I just heard Mo.
No one is behind.
Oh,
No.
that's how this works.
Oh.
And they'll kind of reach over for the megaphone, and be like,
Hey, wait, what are you doing?
I'm just imagining
Come
like
around the back.
when you hear somebody like speaking into a phone from across the room and it's
Yeah.
on the speaker.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
just hear Mo occasionally.
And then as they go
Just,
away
come around
and
the
like
back.
take the thing, it's just like the voice is like, wait a.
So they're around
Just
the
be
back.
careful of the little root. Yeah, just there's a couple of roots and stuff that you got to be careful. But you know, you should
Okay.
see me very soon.
Great. Good job, Mo.
Hmm.
All right, let's go.
I knew it wasn't Tamatoia. I just wanted to see how long it was going to lie for.
Oh my goodness. But we are going to end it with you finding Hash Brown. For everybody who's watching, Hash Brown was a NPC Tato. It is one of the first NPC Tatos that was ever created by the community and was deemed the oldest and first Tato. This Tato actually does have the ability to speak Common, so it can speak the basic language. And though it has no signs of being the oldest, it does have a fake beard that it puts on itself to make itself appear old.
You have created the Tato equivalent of the Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Oh,
Wait, can I
The
say that?
megaphone and everything.
Can I say that that Tato, without me even realizing it, is one of the ones that appears when I do Spirit Guardians?
yes.
Yes.
Yes, you can. Yes. Oh wait.
Great.
Before we completely close out, love, there was one more thing I had to add.
Go for it.
And stuff. So while they're all figuring out this Hash Brown situation, Twinkle, you actually notice coming out from some tall grass, you hear some like little footsteps and heavy like sniffing noises and coming out from the grass. It appears like it looks like a basset hound, but with some like the really big droopy ears with they almost look like butterfly wings and a single like another eye in the center of its head with an iron looking paw, and it looks up and its other eye opens in your direction, and you would know these are the first scouts, so to speak, of the bounty hunters of the Feywild, and you are wanted here in the Feywild, technically. Then, yeah, here we go.
Now we can.
Yeah.
That's good.
Twinkle books it in the other direction.